I think I wanted proof that this could sustain me financially, and it proved otherwise. There is a part of me that had to reflect on the fact that I have romanticized for a pretty long time that an art video that I was gonna make was gonna go viral. We got a lot of work to do today. That was really fun to make. Now I'm gonna go make some breakfast before I get started with the rest of my day. It's probably just some like eggs on toast. I've been trying my best to fuel my body in terms of like having 3 meals a day. For a while, I was going through this kick of like, just have coffee and then I don't eat until lunch. And I'm trying my best to actually like have the proper 3 meals, especially because I've been trying to be more consistent and like lifting weights and working out lately, and I need fuel. And today I am going to be working out, so we need fuel. Oh my gosh. That's my cat in her litter box, just FYI. That is just her using the litter box. Oh my gosh. I technically have another design project that I can definitely get started on. I'm kind of just waiting for the contract to be signed. So maybe I'll just pack some orders. I posted on my threads like, I don't know, maybe like earlier this week? No, sometime last week. I made this post about how I'm closing my shop and I have some Mexican American inspired stickers in my shop and I got 5 orders. That was just really sweet and I'm just super thankful. And so I'm gonna pack those up. I do think in August is when I'm thinking of closing my shop, and I'm hoping to maybe try to put some cute Halloween things. I last year wanted to put some Halloween stuff in my shop and I feel like I can never get to it. So if I could maybe sketch some cute Halloween fall things that will be ready for that time, that would be ideal. Playing Taylor Swift lo-fi in the background. I'm ending my night with watching old Cozy K videos. And I'm here with this little nugget and I'm trying to sketch some Halloween stuff. This is a little Harry Potter cat, I guess you could say. I feel like the hat needs to be, maybe something like that. Little nose. But I feel like this could be cute, right? Right? She is begging for attention. She's begging for it. She's begging. Not there being a glow behind me. I have a lot of contract stuff to get done. Like I have to touch every single project today. I also have to kind of sketch a little bit this morning and record some content for social media. So I'll do that for the first hour of the day. You already know what time it is. It is day 3 of working on my coffee jitters painting. That is what I've decided to call it. And today's the day we finally make contact on the watercolor paper. I'm gonna be sketching it out. Let's do it. And of course, coffee is needed. A coffee ASMR. I finished the sketch. I think what I'm trying to figure out now is if I actually want to paint it with gouache, which is a go-to for me, or watercolor. I also have some acrylic inks that I could use. Part of me wants to use acrylic inks, and I'm like, maybe I should go to the store and get more. I love how smooth acrylic ink can get on paper. The only thing is that they do dry quickly. Once it's on there, it's on there, you know? Gouache is a little bit more forgiving, so maybe I should just do gouache, but I don't know. I probably shouldn't risk it on a big painting like this on a medium that I don't use that often, so I'll probably end up doing gouache. I'm super excited. I am not gonna go and make myself a little breakfast because we got a lot of work to do today. Ooh. I'm so excited and I'm proud of myself. Okay, we have a lot of work to do. Let's do it. Voiceover Yessie here. So what you're seeing is me working and tweaking a logo for a client. I basically had a client come and say, hey, here's my current branding. I want to make it work and make it look more professional. And so I kind of walked through with them what parts were not working. And here I'm starting to readjust and redesign the logo. And this was just honestly really fun. I actually do love branding and packaging, but I just don't advertise myself as a designer because I want to get into more illustration work. But every once in a while I get fun projects like this that I really love. So just a little bit of the process. Okay, so your girl has some updates. I had to do something really hard. I basically had to contact one of my friends who got me a design gig and say, actually, I am looking at the deadlines and I really don't think I can meet them. I do feel bad. I am, of course, going to return the money and payment back. I just was looking at everything that I have. I actually can't meet these deadlines. I guess not without me just maybe overworking myself, and I also don't want to crumble. Look at these really cute mugs. Oh my gosh. Oh, the little mushrooms. That's cute. Guys, look what I found. Oh my gosh. I need it. Yo, look at how cute this little pot is. Add to cart. I wanted to do a little haul. Just the things that I got. If you guessed that I got the baguette, I did. I literally got the baguette. It is a little like appetizer little plate. I mean, it's so cute. It's so cute. The next thing that I got was for my plant because I got a tiny little teardrop plant. This was probably over a month ago. I just haven't put it in a cute little pot until now because I got the little snail pot. I mean, is this not the cutest thing? Like, is this not the cutest thing? Try to tell me this is not the cutest thing. I mean, between the baguette and this little plant pot, I've just had my little plant on a plate, but now we are transferring her. She is beauty, she is grace. Also, one of my leaves are dying, so I probably need to give it more water, honestly. All right, cow. Cool. You always love to steal the show, don't you? I hope that you guys have been enjoying some of the behind the scenes of some of the contract work that I have been working on. This particular piece is for a kids calendar, and it's not necessarily in the illustration style that I love to work in all the time, and I kind of want to like move away from it because it's a little bit more graphic designy, but this is what the client wanted. But either way, it was still super fun to make, and this is the final result of what it ended up looking like. I wish I had like a theme song. Honest artist updates. I don't know what that was. Want to be very honest of where I currently am at in my journey. So for those of you who maybe are newer to my channel, I'm gonna catch you up quickly, lightning fast, up to speed of how I got here. Last year in July, I started posting consistently on social media. I opened an Etsy shop on September 22nd on the first day of fall, and I did a couple of Christmas stickers, was still posting consistently. And in January of this year, I decided to take a leap of faith and leave my full-time graphic design job. I have been a professional graphic designer for the last 8 years. At the same time, I've always had a heart for art. I love illustration. Even though I was a professional graphic designer, I incorporated a lot of my illustration skill set into my design work. And really part of why I left my job in January was because I was turning 30 this year. I turned 30 in May, and once you get close to 30, you start reflecting a lot about your life, like what you're doing, what you want to do, maybe dreams, goals, and aspirations that you have just put in the back burner for whatever the reason may be. And I got to a point where I was like, if I don't try to do it now, like I think I'm gonna regret it. So basically from January until May, I have worked on my 30th birthday shop update. If you want to know more in detail about how that went, you can watch that video. But to summarize that video for you, my shop update was a little bit of a flop. Now, when I say flop, I want to make it very clear that I am always thankful and grateful for anyone and everyone who orders from my shop. I think I wanted proof that this could sustain me financially, and it proved otherwise. I think once I realized that, like, I just spent 2 to 3 months on something that probably made me like a bit over $100. We need to rethink our entire business structure, right? Because there is a financial part of like trying to be an artist. And around the time of my shop update, I was also moving into a house. It was a really hectic season in my life. And after I moved in and after a couple of weeks of my shop update, I really just kind of had to sit with a feeling of like, where am I gonna go from here? There's a part of me that had to reflect on the fact that I have romanticized for a pretty long time that an art video that I was gonna make was gonna go viral and it was gonna set my art career. And the reality is that me showing up and me being consistent and me pushing through even when it feels like nothing is happening, that is actually what's gonna set my art career. When I had a full-time job and I was posting on social media, it was so easy to romanticize. This is gonna go somewhere and all these things, not actually think about all of the work and effort that I was gonna have to do. So after I kind of like cried, honestly, of just where I was, because I was wrestling with a lot of feelings of feeling like a failure, feeling like I wasted 2 to 3 months. This is not gonna go anywhere. Like no one actually cares about my art. Just all of these mental spirals. So for a lot of June, I worked on my portfolio and a lot of July as well. And today is August 1st as I am recording this. Salt air and the rust on your door. My portfolio is done and I'm really happy about that. And I actually am in the process of just trying to get work, reaching out to people, emailing people. I've gotten a few inquiries. I've had to figure that out. Basically have had to figure out, okay, bookkeeping, what does that actually look like? I am currently using Wave, if anyone is curious. I've had to figure out contracts, bookkeeping, how much do I price myself? I'm in the process of trying to figure all of it out. And all at the same time, it is a gift to be able to try to pursue something creative. My dad did not have the luxury of that. My dad has been a welder for most of his life, for many years, 30 plus years. And it is because of sacrifices that my parents have made that I am able to be here and wrestle and struggle in trying to pursue something creatively that I'm really passionate about. As hard as it can be, I'm also really grateful. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, Halloween vibes, anyone? I should just start making fall content, honestly.